Good evening. Today is October 14th, and you're watching the Manila Times News Prime. Our top story: nearly all Filipinos say they supported President Marcos's decision to expose the corruption in flood control projects. That's according to a survey conducted by OCTA Research. In its latest Tugon ng Masa survey, 83% or 8 out of 10 Filipinos said that they supported the move of Marcos. Only 3% disagreed, and 13% were ambivalent. 6 out of 10 Filipinos, or 60%, said they are angry or outraged about corruption in the government, particularly in flood control initiatives. The survey was conducted from September 25 to 30. It had 1,200 respondents and a margin of error of plus or minus 3% nationwide. In other news, the U.S. State Department says China's dangerous actions in the West Philippine Sea undermine regional stability. It says this runs counter to China's prior commitments to resolve disputes peacefully. In a statement released today, it condemned China's latest assault on a BFAR vessel. The incident happened last October 10th near Pag-asa Island in the West Philippine Sea. Chinese Coast Guard vessels rammed and fired water cannons at the Philippine vessel. In other developments, the Department of Health, or DOH, has laid down its disaster preparedness plan in the event of the so-called the big one or a very strong earthquake. This will ensure that healthcare services will be available when disaster strikes. Under the plan, Metro Manila will be divided into 4 quadrants based on geography. Each quadrant has an allocated DOH hospital to accommodate patients in need of medical care. Health Secretary Ted Herbosa was asked about the structural integrity of the hospitals. He replied that based on their structural engineering assessment, the hospitals can withstand a magnitude 7.2 earthquake. Meanwhile, Pasay City officials inspected public schools to ensure classroom safety in the event of an earthquake. Classroom tables were designed to serve as sturdy shelter for students during earthquakes. Hard hats and emergency kits are stored under each chair. The city government also conducted classroom disinfection amid rising cases of influenza-like illnesses among students. Over in Quezon City, teachers and parents also took advantage of the 2-day class suspension to disinfect classrooms and common areas in Quezon City High School. On more local news, the Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, or CAAP, is urging all airlines to steer clear of Bulusan, Canlaon, and Taal volcanoes. The agency says it has extended its safety advisory regarding volcanic activity. For updates, CAAP advised all flight operators to continuously monitor the latest Notice to Airmen, a written notification issued to pilots before a flight. For more news and information, read the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and LinkedIn, and be part of our communities on Viber, Telegram, WhatsApp, and Mastodon. That's all for now on the Manila Times News Prime. Remember to stay safe, stay informed, and stay connected. I'm Michael Ang. Good night.